I love this part. So, as you know, Brownie's now in France, so I arranged to get myself an upgrade. But unfortunately, couldn't make it, so I just got Sam instead.
Thanks for that, mate. Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, you're really kind.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm not sure I am now, but yeah.
I'm a bit better now. Can I ask why you're wearing a coat? It's cold. It's not cold.
Foreign, aren't
Alright. You're in shorts.
Got to show my legs off. Got tattoos, haven't I?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so tonight we're playing Stockport Georgians, and the one thing I found out about them is that I didn't notice that they have any players called George.
Has he got anybody called Stockport?
No?
Fake name.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Yeah. I think you're going to have to update that one now.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be on the high because they won promotion last year from the first division, but they've had to move to the Midlands Premier Division, which
of course, yeah.
makes sense for a team in Stockport.
Yeah. At least they're not. At least they're the only ones that have had to do.
No, Westridge has gone.
Yeah, they've had to do it as well. Yeah.
So
it's not good, is it?
Quite a few of our Manchester derbies have actually been lost.
Yeah.
Oh, and this would have been another one.
It'd have been good because I don't mind that ground.
It's a nice ground.
Yeah.
We went there for pre-season last year, if you remember.
Yeah.
We won 3-1.
It was absolutely boiling.
I do. I really do remember that.
It was about 40 degrees on it that day.
Do you know what I remember about that day? It's actually good for the video, is because again, Brownie wasn't there. Again, he was in France. And it was the first time that I brought the stick. And I did a bit saying I've replaced him with a stick.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first joke I ever did on one of these videos.
It was the last one. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, because when I introduced you, I meant that.
Yeah, I did. Should have heard what he was saying behind the camera.
Yeah, I can't really put that on the camera. Right, so what do you think of today's game, and what do you think of pre-season so far?
I mean, like Brownie's actually said in a few of the interviews, it's mainly about getting minutes in the tank in it more than anything, and seeing the patterns of play starting. But they've not actually been bad from what I've seen, because I've not been to every game. But the game, when Brownie goes, I don't go. Yeah.
Do you know what? A lot of people say that.
No, but we've played well. I like the new signings looking good. The trialists are looking good. It's promising. Yeah, especially with how we played at the end of last season as well. Taking that into next season is always going to be difficult, but be good.
Yeah, we were saying in the last video when we were talking to Rob Worrell and Alistair Bracken at the end that we talk about that run at the end of the season, and what's important is getting a good start this time, because of last year we didn't have the best of starts.
Yeah.
And as we was getting to that running last year and that form was just getting better and better and better, we were thinking, if only we started well.
Yeah, a couple of games before as well. If we'd have just started that run a couple of games before, we'd have been there, wouldn't we?
Yeah. But and obviously we
is.
lost 3 points from the Isle of Man, which would have meant a 6th place finish.
Not remember.
I was there. So, I'm with Kyle Haslam. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. I'm very good, thanks very much. So, actually, it's the first time I've had a chance to get to speak to you since you won Goalkeeper of the Month for April. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
On that. So, was that twice in 3 months you won it?
Yeah, 2 and 3, yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad, is it?
Not too bad, yeah. Still waiting on my gloves though.
Oh, have you not got them yet?
No, not yet, so I'll hopefully get them soon.
Yeah, maybe when the season starts proper. Yeah, so pre-season, not a clean sheet yet though.
No, it's obviously tough, you know, new lads coming in, trying new things. But obviously, as a keeper, you want to get a clean sheet. Me and Ozzy obviously be doing 45 each.
Yeah.
So clean sheets would be nice for a full 90.
Yeah, I was going to ask that about sharing the goalkeeper responsibilities, because obviously goalkeepers very rarely come off.
Yeah.
What's that like then?
I think you're used to it in pre-season, to be fair. I think obviously there's usually more than one keeper in most teams, and you both got to have an opportunity. Yeah. I mean, some do it where you do a full 90 and the other person does another 90, but I don't mind doing 45, to be fair.
And I think we're lucky because we've got 2 good goalkeepers.
Yeah, definitely Ozzy, constantly pushing me.
And yourself.
But no, Ozzy's a great keeper, to be fair. He pushes me a lot in training and in games, and he's done really well.
So being a semi-pro athlete in any sport, you should have I bet you've got like a natural competitive edge to yourself. So Can it be frustrating playing in a pre-season game knowing there's nothing really to play for?
Yeah, I think so. But I think in pre-season, obviously, you do it for yourself. It's obviously fitness, it's sharpness. Especially in my position, it's just getting the cobwebs off really and getting the match fitness back. So I'm not really bothered about the competitive side of it. It's just as long as I have a good game and I feel like I've done enough, and I think that's the main thing really.
Just make sure you get yourself ready for August
Exactly.
first.
Yeah.
And that's creeping up. It seems to be coming around quite quick.
I know. It does. I mean, halfway through now. Burst go away first game. It should be a tough game. To be fair, it's not easy playing there.
Yeah, and I had a look, and I think it's the third time in 5 years we've actually played Burstgo on the first day of the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's 1 win apiece in those previous 2.
Oh, right, okay.
So this one's kind of an opening day rubber match.
Yeah. Well, I was just glad. Obviously, we didn't get Isle of Man first game, or that would have been or Christmas time.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want it around there.
Yeah, at home's not too bad. But
No,
away. Imagine away on Boxing Day.
Definitely not.
Imagine that.
Definitely not.
I don't know, to get there, I mean, would there be flights?
There'll be a few cancellations, yeah. I know we'll get grief when we go there next.
Yeah, I think both ways. I think I don't want to say too much on camera, but I think a little animosity may have built up from last time. Maybe it's created.
It might make a bit of it. Yeah, might make the game interesting.
Yeah. And one final question. I love this part. What's your favourite advertising board?
Favourite advertising board? Oof. I'll go Able Scaffolding. Like the design. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, nice colour. Red, white and blue,
Hopefully get a few more on.
Yeah, hope so. Kyle, thanks very much. Really appreciate it. Have a good game.
Cheers. Cheers.
After the 1-0 loss at Northallerton, Hayeswood have wanted to put things right straight away, and that's exactly what they did. There were 16 minutes on the clock when Prestwich opened the scoring. James Badrock found Harry Cannon-Noren in plenty of space on the right before a low cross found Louis Holt for a simple tapping in his first goal of pre-season. Hayes doubled the lead just a minute later, and what a goal. Toby Green found Louis Holt, who teed up Bryson Appleton around 22 yards out, who smashed it past the Stockport keeper, giving him no chance. Another Appleton goal that deserves another look. It was a game for superb goals, and the management team especially would have loved this one. First time passes from Finlow, Taylor, Tinker and Holt before Toby Green played through Josh Tinker, who placed it past the keeper first time on 26 minutes. The fourth and final goal was a penalty, but the awarding of the spot kick deserves a mention because Alistair Bracken turned into prime Lionel Messi as he skipped past the Stockport defence before being taken down. Louis Holt stepped up, and on 31 minutes he sent the keeper the wrong way to make it 4 goals in 15 minutes. The lads had earned themselves a sit down in the second half, and they certainly made the most of it.
Look, listen, 10 in a row, ole.
So all in all, a comfortable victory.
Yeah, I think it was brilliant first half. That's what we expect from the lads. I think the last game, although it's only a friendly and we can't read too much into it, we were disappointed, and rightly so. The lads were disappointed, we were disappointed. We've set the bar, haven't we, with the way we play, and when we don't play that way, we're disappointed. So tonight, the good thing about pre-season is it's game after game at this stage, and tonight I thought we were excellent. I think that's the best performance out of all of our friendlies, from front to back, man to man. I thought we were absolutely superb. Some of the football we played, I don't think there was a bad goal. They were all contenders for goal of the season. They were all absolutely class goals, so that's what we want to see. The buzz is back, and yeah, top performance. Couldn't ask for more.
I actually missed the second goal because I was doing the Twitter tonight with Rick not being here, because I was still putting in the goal for the first goal. Yeah. So people told me that was an absolute stormer. So just tell me about it, because I've not seen it.
It's been a long time. There was a lot of interplay down the left-hand side. I think Finlow went into Bryce and back to Finlow, and then went inside. Toby come inside the pitch. He got on the ball, and Tinks then went into Louis, and then Louis set Tinks ran forward and finish. But we keep saying when they play close together, some of these players, we look sharp and we look quick, and we look like obviously Toby's only been here since pre-season, but it looks like he's been here for a while. The way that he's moulded into the team dead quick and getting them connections and partnerships. Like him and Bryson seem to link up very well and look for each other to play. But like Luke said, I think all the goals was very good. And then the lead up, one of them was a penalty, but the lead up to that penalty was decent. But yeah, good team performance all round, and really happy with that, aren't we?
Yeah, it looked like when we went 4-0 up, it could have been 10 by that point. But obviously things changed on the stroke of half time. And how is Austin after that? Because I think at first it looked like he looked devastated.
Yeah, I mean, Toby's obviously played the pass. He's upset about the injury, and Austin is. These things do happen in football, and Ollie is a really top lad. He's someone that I know relatively well, and he's sent a message already saying, tell the keeper not to worry about these things happen in football. It is disappointing. We hope he's all right. He's a top player, by the way, Ollie. Crucial to them. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully it's a speedy recovery and it's not as bad as what it looks. And that is going to have an impact when you go down to 10 men. But at the same time, from our perspective, there's going to be times in the season that we go down to 10 men and you're going to have to play against 10 men, and it's good from a fitness perspective. What I liked is we still created. There was a couple of times where we could have, the build-up was unbelievable and we were through, and then the last action wasn't quite right. Again, they would have been some serious goals. The stuff that we're watching is why you're involved in football. Like, it's exciting to watch. Do you know what I mean? You're in the dugout and you're absolutely buzzing watching it. That's what we want. That's what we're here for. That's what we coach for. We want to enjoy what we're doing. And for me, we continue to do that in the second half. Maybe not as much because we were down to 10 men, but I still thought if you look at the possession counter, we will have had most of the ball, both first and second half. And if you've got the ball, that's what we want. That's what we aim to do.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, you couldn't tell that we were down to 10 players. And I was going to mention, so the second half in a way could be more impressive than the first half.
I think the big part of the second half is our shape out of possession. Obviously, we made it very hard to come through the middle and try to split us open. You seen they had to try to go around or over us. So we always say in the changing rooms, your opposition will tell you how good you're doing at out of possession. Because we've seen a lot of round the corners trying to get over the top of us, which meant there was no gaps for him to play through us. So very impressive out of possession second half with a man down. But back to Luke's point, we also created as well, which is a positive. But I think the biggest thing tonight is we said to the lads, look, last season when we went on that big run, we was very hard to beat. We didn't concede goals, and that's the first clean sheet we've done in pre-season. Hopefully now that's a stepping stone to get us back in, ticking these clean sheets off and putting good performances in.
Yeah, so that's 5 down, 3 to go. Whitchurch Alport next on Saturday. I don't think East fans will know too much about them being in the Midlands League. Is it going to be another challenge?
Same step as us. Any game at this level for me, you have to be on it, and Georgians are not a bad side. Let me make that right tonight, and I'm talking about tonight. We were so good in the first half, kind of blew them away, but they're not a bad side. I'm telling you, they've beat some good sides, and they are a good side. We'll respect Whitchurch Allport. Don't know too much about them, I'll be honest with you, but I know they're at the same step as ourselves, and we've played teams that are our step, and they're never easy games. So we just want to continue going back to what Lois just said, building on it with the foundations of the clean sheets. That's what made us so good last season. It's all right playing all this good, pretty football, but if you're letting goals in, and it's not just on the defenders, it's how you're organised, like what Lois said, it's how we set up and our shape. It's right from Louis Holt at the front, right to the goalkeeper, whether it's Kyle or Ozzy in there. Every single man's got their own job, and if we do that, we've got good players that will hurt you. So we just want to take it into Saturday. We'll respect them, of course we will. We've not got VOs on them or anything like it's a league game, but they're not going to be a bad side. They're the same step as us, so we've got to respect them.
Yeah, I think we're all looking forward to it. So, game aside now, before we went on, we talked about the fact that Brownie's not here. We talked about, should we replace him? So that was your suggestion.
We need to get an advert out.
Yeah, really. Should we get an advert out?
I think we've got a couple of vacancies going, obviously. Who's looking for a kit man? What was the other one?
Commercial manager.
Physio, commercial manager.
Yeah, and then obviously...
media assistant.
Media assistant to
I
me.
think we need to now discuss whether we need a vacancy going out for media assistant, because I'd like to count the number of games actually he attends. It'd be easier to count the games he attends than the games he misses. But yeah,
Paul's a one-man band, isn't he?
I know that's it. I've had to set the camera up myself.
I've had to bring a tripod.
I've got the tripod up.
He's even had to buy a new tripod.
Brownie, whatever the weather. I'm not watching Spain versus France. I'm here.
Brownie will be watching
53 other people. That was tonight's attendance.
How many?
53 it was.
Yeah, and look, it's low for obviously us, but look.
Well, we know why. It's because of the World Championship soccer.
Yeah. But I'll be totally honest, this game would have been better than Spain and France, surely.
Oh, absolutely.
Possession we would have been better than Spain's possession tonight. I'll have to compare that. Definitely. But jokes aside, listen, you do a tremendous job. Brownie does as well when he's here. And we appreciate everything.
We appreciate you as well, because we get to see some great football.
Yeah. Up the A's.
Up the A's.
Up the A's.